Robert Peston has highlighted an important clue in the now infamous bring your own bottle email sent to staff inviting them to a party in the Downing Street garden, namely the fact that it was marked as classified. However, the Prime Minister's former Chief of Staff Dominic Cummings has suggested the situation may have arisen because Martin Reynolds, Boris Johnson's principal private secretary, PPS, may have neglected to change the necessary settings. Mr. Peston, ITV's political editor, took to social media prior to Mr. Johnson's appearance at Prime Minister's Question Time, tweeting, "Just to return to the party invite email, ahead of the PM's first PMQ since it was leaked to @Paul Brand ITV, it is marked official sensitive number 10 only, which means it is classified information, but it could only have been sensitive if the party broke the rules. Surely." However, replying to Mr. Peston's message, Mr. Cummings cast doubt over the journalist's interpretation. He posted, "Number 10 private office emails do this by default. You have to deliberately change settings for it not to. If I emailed I've lost my bubble hat again anybody seen it at WD goes off send by default." Mr. Peston returned to the subject in the wake of Mr. Johnson's PMQ's appearance, during which he apologized for attending the party on the 20th of May, 2020 for 25 minutes, but also claimed he believed the occasion to have been a work-related event. All eyes are now on civil servant Sue Gray, who is currently undertaking an investigation into the various lockdown social events associated with number 10 in 2020. Mr. Peston said, "PM in a nutshell, I'm sorry for going to a party that I could not see was a party and technically may not have been. I take full responsibility but I am waiting to hear from Sue Gray because I don't know what to do. As Tory MPs tell me, it won't stand. More want him to quit." He subsequently added, "Of course Boris Johnson could have asked his wife, Carrie Johnson, who was with him and drinking gin, I'm told, whether they were at a party. If he wasn't sure, Mr. Johnson told MPs that he attended the event to thank groups of staff but with hindsight I should have sent everyone back inside." He added, "I believed implicitly that this was a work event. With hindsight I should have sent everyone back inside. I should have found some other way to thank them." Mr. Johnson said, "I should have recognized that even if it could be said technically to fall within the guidance, there are millions and millions of people who simply would not see it that way. People who have suffered terribly. People who were forbidden from meeting loved ones at all inside or outside. And to them and to this house I offer my heartfelt apologies." Mr. Johnson's press secretary later insisted that the PM was not a liar and he is not resigning. Bookmakers Ladbrokes currently offer odds of 6/4 on Mr. Johnson no longer being Prime Minister by the time of the May Council elections, and analysis of Google search data comparison site Casino B indicated online searches for who will replace Boris increased by 988% in the UK after Mr. Johnson offered his apology. Despite Mr. Johnson's statement, the controversy seems certain to rumble on. Privately, Tory MPs have told Daily Express his apology had done little to draw a line under the affair. Ms. Gray's conclusions are likely to be crucial in determining whether Mr. Johnson is able to remain in his job. Daily Express has contacted number 10 for clarification about Mr. Peston's point.